What's good, YouTube? I just took this buy now on gold on the 5-minute time frame. At this point, it's already going against me. Initially, I was looking at taking the trade from here, but when price got to this point where it broke London low, it rejected it and it went for my intended direction. So at this point, I picked a new area of interest at this supply zone here. So you see a price came here. It tested this my area of interest, then I was waiting for an engulfing candle. But since it did not give me an engulfing candle, immediately after the second bearish open, I jumped on it ASAP. So this is what it looks like on my MetaTrader. This is gold on the 5-minute time frame. This was where I entered from. Sell. So this is where price is at the moment here. This is my stop loss and this is my take profit. So at this point, we'll just wait and see how the market goes. If it will go in my direction or it will go against me. I'll update you guys. Stay tuned. This will be a very late trade. It's already 4:41 p.m. and I'm still on the chart. But the good thing is price is now going in my direction. So this is it here. This was where I entered from. My stop loss. My take profit is down. Let me see if I can just adjust it for you guys to see. So this is my take profit right here. TP. So I'm anticipating that I go in my direction, and this will be my first win for the week. I haven't taken any trade yet. I've just been coming to the chart and I've been waiting without taking any trade because price hasn't done what I wanted to do apart from today. So hopefully this go in my direction. So this trade smashed my take profit. It nearly even smashed my laptop. This was a very clean trade. I took this trade from here and I even entered very late and price still came straight for my take profit. And as usual, I just go for just 1:2 and it hits my take profit after stressing me around here. First trade for the week, and my first trade for the week is a win. So an advice to everyone out there, waiting actually pays in trading. In trading, you get to wait more than trading. If you are trading more than you are waiting in the chart, then you are doing something really wrong. So this should be a take-home advice for everyone out there who is an upcomer and aspiring to become a forex trader. So this is a very clean trade. As you all can see here, it's still going way down. These are those kind of trades that you go for 1:4, 1:5, 1:3, or you do some kind of add-on to your intended take profit zone and you still take a reasonable profit home. What's good, YouTube? So I just took this sell trade now on NAS on the 5-minute time frame. At this point, it's already going in my direction. This is it here on my MetaTrader, NAS on the 5-minute time frame, and this is where price is at the moment. This is where I entered from. My sell, my stop loss, my potential take profit. So at this point, I'm hoping the market goes in my direction. I've been on the chart for almost 4 hours now before I caught this trade. So hopefully this one go in my direction. Although one mistake I've made here is that price did not break out from London before I took this trade. So hopefully the price will not capitalize on my mistake for this trade to become a loss. I still hope it becomes a win because I'm really convinced about the whole trade. So if you look here, the main reason I took this trade was that initially I was looking at taking this trade from here. This is an area of interest I marked out, but when price came here, price did not reject from this point. So this is another advantage of trading candle confirmation. So at this point, I had to rely on this other of my area of interest, which as you all see, price is already rejecting from this daily zone. This is a daily zone, this is a daily zone I marked out from the daily time frame. The main reason I decided to take this trade is that on the 1 hour time frame, price has been rejecting from the daily zone for about 3 times. Let me show you. So this is now the 1 hour time frame. So this is it here. Price rejected here the first time, rejected here the second time, rejected here. This was where it broke, but I'll consider this a fake out and it still came back. And it came back here. Look here. Price came here today and it still tapped this daily zone without breaking it. So at this point, I'm convinced that price will go in my direction, even though I've made a mistake by not sticking to my trading strategy. Honestly, that's an honest mistake. I didn't mean to make it. That's why I'm even saying it here before anyone out there notices it. So I didn't mean to break my trading strategy. Since I've entered the trade already, I will just have to be there to see the outcome of this trade, if it becomes a win or a loss. So this trade smashed my stop loss. So the whole thing is that this was my mistake. I would not have taken this trade if I had realized that price hasn't broken below London session here. So it's what they just did here. Price did not close below London session. And usually I wait for price to close below London session before I look for a setup or before I enter any trade. So at this point here, I was so anxious and very fast with this trade that I didn't realize that price did not close below London session. And I took this trade. And at that point, I lost the trade. This should have been an avoided loss. But regardless of the outcome, I still take it in good faith and we move regardless. So that's it for the week. For this week, I took 2 trades. 1 win, 1 loss. So without that, this was a profitable week for me, and it has really been a very long while I came out profitable in a week. So this was a very good week for me, even though I had to wait for a very long while before I took a trade. But the fact still remains that in trading, you wait more than the numbers of time you'll be trading. So if you're trading more than you're waiting in the chart, that means you're doing a very wrong thing and you'll be losing a lot of money, because there's no way you'll be trading more than waiting. Because when do you get the time to wait for your setup to play out? When do you get the time to wait for your strategy to play out? When do you get the time for your trading plan to come into play? So if you look at all these things, you see that you just have to wait more in the market than the numbers of times you are trading. You know, one thing people fail to understand is that risk management alone will not make you profitable. Being able to manage your risks properly will not make you profitable if you cannot wait for your trading plan to play out or your setup to play out before you enter a trade. So if you look at all these things, you see that you just have to wait. You just have to be patient in the market. Patience takes a lot. Sometimes you see yourself waiting for hours, for days, for weeks, for months, depending on the kind of trader that you are. But one thing is certain: once the market gives you the data that you want to see in the market, you strike ASAP. You don't need someone to remind you, you don't need to wait, or you don't need some kind of pressure for it to hit the market real quick. So at that point, you're not thinking any other thing rather than for the market to do what it does. So at that point, you have no power there anymore. You just have to be patient and see how the market play out, either in your favor, against you, or it goes for break even. So this week was a very clean week. I would have taken one trade, even not for the mistake I made and I took the other trade. But still there, I take it upon me because I made that mistake on my own and I still came out profitable. So at this point, I'm still grateful regardless, because I know how hard it is for people to wait for their trading plan before they take a trade. Sometimes they see some other data and they just strike on it. Sometimes when they wait on the chart the first day, they wait on the chart the second day, the third day, and the fourth day, they're already changing their trading plan or trading strategy just because they get to wait a lot in the market. So at this point, I've been able to work on my discipline. So I'm really grateful for that. So that's it for this week. Next week we'll still go again and hit the market real quick. So if you're new to this channel or you're just coming across my videos for the first time, there are chances that I might not get to see my video again unless you hit that subscribe button. So hit that subscribe button, share my video, like it as well, and help those who need reminder that trading pays if you follow the necessary procedures that requires of you while trading. So thank you and see you all next week. Stay blessed. Peace and love always.